This is an investigation not into a man, but into a moment. A moment when the boundaries between wealth and power dissolved and a republic born in revolution flirted once more with autocracy. Good evening. I am Roan W. Rudmer, and this is the Unsponsored Dispatch. Tonight, we bring you a report that may chill the bones of any American still tethered to the idea that elections belong to the people. In November of 2024, the United States of America held a presidential election. Such events are meant to be sacred rituals in a democracy, a test not only of the candidates, but of the system itself. But this election, more than any other in recent memory, bore the fingerprints of manipulation not from a foreign adversary, but from within. From men whose fortunes exceed the treasuries of small nations, and whose ambitions seem to know no ethical limit. Mr. Elon Musk, a man once hailed as a visionary, now emerges in this report as something more complex, perhaps more troubling. Documents obtained by this broadcast, corroborated by independent reporters and whistleblowers, show a pattern of behavior that straddles the line between innovation and intrusion. In the months leading up to the 2024 election, Mr. Musk's control over a vast communications empire spanning social media, satellite internet, and AI-driven data platforms was leveraged not merely to influence public opinion, but to dominate it. In July of 2024, X, formerly known as Twitter, adjusted its algorithms in a manner that boosted posts from Elon Musk, right-leaning influencers, and political figures aligned with Donald Trump. This followed Mr. Musk's public endorsement of the former president. Independent analysts noted a significant uptick in visibility for conservative voices on the platform, while engagement with dissenting content appeared to decline. Musk described these changes as efforts to optimize free speech. We pose a simple question. Free for whom?
Mike Pence, I hope you're going to stand up for the good of our Constitution and for the good of our country. And if you're not, I'm going to be very disappointed in you, I will tell you right now.
Donald J. Trump, twice impeached and digitally exiled, returned from the political graveyard buoyed by a platform of grievance, misinformation, and a torrent of money. But this time, the campaign was not merely populist. It was precision-engineered oligarchic theater, draped in the language of the common man and financed by the uncommon few. A populist costume tailored by billionaires, and paraded across the national stage as if stitched from the fabric of the working class. The campaign drew from an ocean of dark money, now estimated to have surpassed $1 billion in the 2024 cycle, much of it funneled through super PACs whose donors remain, by design, unnamed. What we do know is this: Elon Musk alone contributed over $277 million, making him the single largest individual donor of the cycle, his funds bolstering Trump and a slate of aligned Republican candidates. The rest came from a constellation of tech magnates, corporate PACs, and foreign-tied investment groups whose financial fingerprints were wiped clean by the legal laundromat of campaign finance law. If democracy is a public square, then 2024 reminded us that the loudest voices often speak from behind mirrored glass, with bank accounts too big to trace and algorithms ready to serve. These were not mere donations. They were investments, influence peddling at a scale Jefferson could not have imagined, and Hamilton might have feared. In Georgia, Arizona, Wisconsin, states where margins are measured not in miles but inches, independent poll workers reported sudden purges of voter rolls. Investigative journalist Greg Palast.
3 months before the election, the group that was the Trump organization that was in charge of this vigilante vote thing, I'll discuss it later, was aiming for 2 million by election day. NAACP said they got 200,000 challenges in Georgia alone by election day, stopping people from voting.
According to the Brennan Center for Justice, these purges hit hardest in urban neighborhoods, college towns, and communities of color, the very places where margins matter most. Officials claimed the purges were routine, part of standard data maintenance. But standard, it seems, does not always mean fair. Critics point to error-prone matching systems and flawed data sweeps that have removed thousands of eligible voters. No credible evidence links these efforts to Mr. Musk or his companies. But in a digital age, where algorithmic oversight is sold as neutral and benevolent, one must always ask, who wrote the code and who benefits when it runs? We have seen this play before, not in this country perhaps, but in history. The demagogue empowered by oligarchs, the algorithm that replaces the ballot, the illusion of choice wrapped in the flag and sold as freedom. This is not simply about Donald Trump or Elon Musk. It is about what we allow in the name of security, efficiency, and progress. It is about how easily our modern tools of convenience, connection, commerce, can be turned inward until they resemble instruments of control.
Yeah, just for awareness, be advised, there's probably about 300 Proud Boys. They're marching eastbound in this 400 block of kind of Independence, actually on the mall towards the United States Capitol.
Who's free? Our streets! Who's free? Our streets! Who's free? Our streets!
Mike Pence is going to have to come through for us. And if he doesn't, that will be a sad day for our country. Because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength and you have to be strong.
Get back, ladies! Get back, ladies! Hold the line! Hold the line! Hold the line! Break the line!
4 years ago, the nation stood at the edge of a precipice. That lesson, it seems, has been filed away like an overdue library book, rarely read and already gathering dust. This administration, built on that legacy, now governs the strange cocktail of silence and spectacle. Attempts to investigate alleged campaign irregularities have been stymied. Ethics boards have been defunded, inspector generals replaced, and a new executive order, signed February 2nd, 2025, places federal oversight of AI communications under a private task force chaired by, yes, Mr. Musk. We must ask, when the referee owns the team, is it still a fair game? Some will call this broadcast alarmist. Others will call it partisan. We call it journalism. In a democracy, skepticism is not a sin. It is a duty. The framers did not draft a constitution to withstand silence. They drafted it to withstand scrutiny. Tonight, we offer no verdict. We offer facts. And we ask you, the citizen, to render judgment. This is no longer a story about one man in the White House or one billionaire in Silicon Valley. It is a story about who owns the means by which we think, vote, and dream. I am Roan W. Rudmer reminding you that truth has no sponsor. Hold fast and maintain frequency.